Today, with the release of the Daredevil skin into the actual Fortnite item shop, I feel like it is the most appropriate time to talk about if Fortnite will ever actually make something that is specifically given to those who compete and do well enough in a certain tournament. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so before I even start the video, I know some of you will say there's that pickaxe that the FNCS winners get for winning FNCS, and then it gets passed on to the next victors of FNCS. And that is completely true in saying that. This pickaxe is rewarded to only people who do well enough in a certain tournament, but this is the only item in the game that I know of. I could be wrong here, but that I know of that actually is only given to those who do well enough in a certain tournament, and I don't think that it should only be given to first placers, not this pickaxe in specifically, but the ideas that I'm going to be bringing up later in the video. So far, anything that Fortnite has given out to people who compete has also been put out into the item shop for people to buy, basically saying that it doesn't really matter if you do well enough in these tournaments because eventually other people are going to get it. You're not going to have that status symbol of actually doing well in a certain tournament. So I want to cover the topic of why Fortnite should do that, why Fortnite should introduce a new system where there are tournaments where even if there's not a prize pool, there is still skins to get and that are exclusive to only that won't be added into the item shop. Now, for reason number one, it's just because of the lowering prize pools. Now, don't get me wrong, the prize pools are still insanely large, and compared to many other games that are just on the up-and-coming in esports, this game's prize pools are amazing, but a lot of pros like to complain about them as they used to be a lot bigger back when Fortnite was a mainstream game. Now, it still is a mainstream game, don't get me wrong, but the live coverage that it used to have is not the same nowadays. There's not as much of a player base. There still is a major one, don't get me wrong, but they just don't have the funds to do those insanely large prize pools anymore. So instead of doing that, I feel like for some of the weekly tournaments and stuff, there should be skin prizes and rewards. Now, I know a lot of pros would complain about that and they would get mad that there's no cash prizes, but honestly, I think it would be a really cool system. Imagine if every week there was a tournament and these, say, top 10 people in that tournament got a special skin that couldn't be unlocked any way else other than competing well in that tournament, and then that tournament ran, let's say, daily for an entire month. Now, over the course of this month, it was the exact same skin that people were unlocking, but if you came top 10 in these tournaments, then you would unlock that skin. Now, this would make the access to that skin really limited, as only the best players in each region would be able to get it, would unlock it, and even though it's not a cash prize, I feel like it would be insanely competitive, as everybody wants to have that exclusive skin. Everyone wants to be top tier. So I think an exclusive skin like that isn't going to get released into the item shop would actually be a really good idea. Now, for the Daredevil skin, it wasn't really an exclusive skin, even for that little bit that it was out, because the way to get it was an LTM tournament. Now, don't get me wrong, it was a cool thing. I didn't participate in it myself just because I don't love the Marvel theme. I don't love that Fortnite has given up on their own storyline, but I think that it was a cool idea. It's just not showcasing the best of the best talent. Yes, you can be insane at the Marvel LTM, but does that mean that you're insane at the game? Probably not. Those two things don't necessarily correlate. Now, that being said, I know that Fresh actually got a perfect sweep. He got every single game first place, so they do correlate in some sense, but basically what I'm trying to say here is I think it would be really cool if there was like a solos, duos, trios, even squads tournament that gave you a special skin that would never get released in the item shop, one that is specifically designed for those that place well enough in tournaments and actually get the prestigious reward of doing well enough. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I personally think this is a super cool idea. Honestly, I don't know what the community's response would be to this. I think that people would complain that they want more cash prizes, but honestly, with the diminishing prize pools, I think this would be a good temporary solution, one that would be really cool, that would make people happy, and I think it would be cool if they offered a way to get free skins just by competing and doing well enough at the game. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I honestly think that there can be people on both sides of the spectrum here, but let's have a polite conversation in the comments down below. I'll be looking at every single comment like I do on every single one of my videos, but if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it and subscribing to the channel, as that would help me out a ton. Remember, go subscribe to all my golden gummies, as their channels will be linked in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one.